minority who know little to nothing about the art. Well, in today's video, we'll be looking at how effective Pencaxillid is effective in the street fight for self-defense and all you need to know about it. And if you wish to start training in Psyllid or you haven't considered it at all, why don't you stick around till the end of the video? Let's get into it. The martial art, which originated from Indonesia, has a lot of similarities with the popular Kung Fu and Shaolin. The only difference being that Pencaxillid has a more vast combat system as it serves as the purpose of both attack and defense system. While you can learn the combat styles like grappling, punching, and blocking, you'll also have to learn these self-defense strategies like preventing your opponent from inflicting injuries on you and also defending yourself in a sword fight. In the attack system, you should be aware that your attacks are executed based on your opponent's movements. Your aim should be to render them harmless by breaking down their offense. As a smart fighter, understand that focusing on your opponent's weakness is as important as focusing on their strength. And that's how you attack, by taking advantage of those weaknesses with clever tactics. And then there's the defense system, which is even more complex compared to the attack system. Keep in mind that attacking is not all that you need to defeat your opponent, but your ability to keep a good defense. And this defense depends on how aware you are of your environment and how well you can pay attention to little details like your opponent's weakness, for example. Now, you might have been wondering why this particular art is usually confused with Kung Fu and Karate. Well, here's the thing. Psyllid, as a martial art, belongs to the same family as Kung Fu and Karate, which is why they make use of the pressure point in the body to inflict pain on the opponent. At this point, I don't think I need to mention that this art is made up of several techniques which require a lot of time and energy. If you wish to master it, although you're consistent and dedicated enough, you actually can. Generally, the system stimulates the use of fluid hand movements besides this movement. You're expected to learn how to pull off great low hand blocks and foot kicks. Training for Psyllid can be quite slow, because most trainers prefer to take their time to teach the unarmed combat aspect before they go ahead to bring out the tools. Most of the time, people refer to this art as a sport, but I beg to differ because this art goes way beyond that. You might question my opinion, but here's the thing. Unlike sports or some forms of recreation, Psyllid isn't something you practice when you feel like. As I've already mentioned, this art requires a very high level of commitment and dedication, and considering how slow the training goes, it may take some time to master your skill. Therefore, some of this training cannot be taken frivolously as you would do with sports. As you stay consistent with your training, you get to the point where you're introduced to certain brutal styles, and in some cases, you might be required to face armed fighting. And if for some reason you lose your focus, you could end up with a couple of injuries. Moral lesson, keep your focus on your opponent, because any form of slip-up may end up blood. Even though during training you may or may not get wounded up, keep in mind that all of it prepares you for the world out there. And all of the techniques learned will be of great use to defend yourself in street fights with bullies, even if you're unable to stay long enough to advance your training with weapons. The basic skills you can learn can help in defeating an opponent with just kicks and punches. It's that effective. And with the fact that this art makes sure to expose its trainees to very intelligent moves, you can take on people 2 times bigger than you are, meaning that you don't have to be the bigger person in a fight to win. I mean, if that isn't good news, I don't know what is. Imagine the look on your opponent's face when after bullying you because they were bigger, they're the ones who end up with the injuries. Aside from the self-defense aspect, you can benefit from mastering the art of Psyllid, some of which includes the development of your body by improving your flexibility level as you constantly move your body, especially the arms and feet. Another benefit will be that some of the undergone drills help improve your mental awareness. As you continue to master this art and practice it, in no time you'll be able to tell danger even from a distance because of how conscious you are of your environment. And lastly, what I'd refer to as the 3 F's: speed, stamina, and strength. Overall, it's fair to say that Psyllid is very effective to employ in street fights for self-defense. Taught to be efficient in both armed and unarmed combats using both your hands and legs. Another beautiful thing about this art is that you can develop more unique asides from those taught during your training. Lastly, considering how brutal this technique is, inflicting severe wounds on your opponent is inevitable. And there you have it, friends. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, you're welcome to send them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notification so you don't